Right. That's really weird that it slowed me down. Alright. So everyone's going bankrupt now. If you notice, everyone, not everyone, but I mean, pretty much everyone that's ever been in any politics is going bankrupt because all the businesses are going belly up. Because once people find out who the business is owned by, they stop buying their product. So, or funded by. So. There's that. Everyone's just going to keep on arguing and hurting each other until we all just die of starvation. So, that's fun. Sounds like a good time, right? No, it was really fun, man. You know, dying of starvation and stuff like that. Dying because you can't afford food and keep on, you know, telling people that how much your stuff is worth because you put so much work into it, and then dying of starvation yourself because you can't feed anyone because it's too expensive and everything's too expensive and all the other different stuff, you know. It's really cool, you know. I've always found it really fun to die of starvation. I think that dying of starvation is what I know, and I believe it with the heart of me. If we don't like start making a little bit of compromises as far as our business goes, then I guess we're pretty much gonna die of starvation because everyone stops eating and their muscles go blank in their faces, and then that's the first thing that goes. Yep. First it's the muscles in your face, then it's the muscles in your arms and legs and all the other different stuff, and yep. Get a bag on my head. Still counts. I just did do anything, and it felt so much better than having sex with a woman who really doesn't care about you. I just did nothing, and it felt so good. Ooh hoo hoo. And I'm not having any STDs. Woo! Good times. I just did nothing, and it felt so good. It felt so good. Better than being unvalidated by a perfect stranger. I just did nothing, and I don't believe in God. Oh, whoa. Because if there were angels or demons at all, then they'd probably fucking eat us. Because they believe themselves to be higher up on the food chain and higher up on evolution. So pretty much by our standards, they'd fucking murder us and kill us and eat us. And probably hunt us for sport. You know, that kind of stuff. And I'll never glow back to the not doing nothing ways of the past. I will do nothing and do nothing. Let me do nothing all freaking day. What? And I'm doing nothing, and it feels so good, muscles have best day ever had. Yeah. Sometimes I go from my bed to right here and just play video games, and then I go right back to my bed. Isn't that cool? It's just like, I'm on disability, guys. It's too much for me. Can't think about all that stuff, but man, am I relaxed. I'm so relaxed. It's like such relaxingness. I'm relaxed. Like so relaxed. What the hell is wrong? Oh my god. What do I have? I have a canted sight and a freaking thing sight on there. I'm gonna take that off. I just did nothing, and I didn't have to be validated by anyone. And it felt so good because it didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything, and it felt so good. I felt so good. Doing nothing, and it was nothing. Doing nothing. Feels good. Feels much better than actually doing things. You gotta let your muscles rest, man. Can't be pushing yourself too hard. You're not a freaking He-Man, no matter who you think you are. You're not freaking Thor. Thor pushes himself really hard in the Marvel comics. And Marvel Comics are exactly where those things are. She's like, but if we evolved to just be muscle, then we could just be muscle. It's like, yeah, but you'll have hardly any brain function. It's like, yeah, you can work out all fucking day, but then you try to go do a math problem and you're like, I wonder why I can't do the math problem. It's because you spend all your testosterone and your freaking estrogen into freaking doing push-ups and shit instead of doing a math problem. Why don't you do the math problem first, then try to do the push-ups, and then it's harder. Why? Because you spent that stuff. You spent that energy trying to do stuff with your math problems. And think about math problems while you're doing the frickin' push-ups, because you need timing as well as application, as well as learning how to do the math problem in the first place. Every single I love doing nothing. It's so relaxing. It's like there's so much relaxing chances when you're doing nothing. So much ways to be able to get rid of those reflexes and shit. Although it's like, oh my god, I need to be so amazing at reflexes. Then you realize that like you accidentally pull someone and you want to do crunches and sit-ups every day, when you realize you gotta pull back from that and realize that you're just one human being and you can't do everything all the time, because it doesn't work like that. Damn it! Fucking. Oh. Oh. Realize that you're one human being and you gotta breathe. Or you're not a human being and you're an alien from outer space, but realize you're basically a being, a carbon-based life form. All carbon-based life forms are pretty much in this universe, or something to that effect, or at least in the solar system. So when you're in the solar system, you're a carbon-based life form. Technically speaking, I don't know. It changes your brain chemistry, smoking cigarettes. So does doing everything else in your entire life. Shit. So does going to the store and then coming back home. It changes your brain chemistry. Or going out and buying a PS4 game and playing it for 16 hours. Or 10 hours, or like 5 hours, or 1 hour. It changes you. Changes everything. I love this game. I really do. Because I used to be good at games. And then this came out and people started cheating. It feels really great to go up against cheaters who are cheating. We are all cheating. Cheaters are all of them. Not all of them are cheaters, but some of them are. So. It's my new Halo. I think I need to buy another controller because one of my controllers is broken, or just get it refurbished and trade it in. Trade it in and get another one that's refurbished. That's eventually what's going to happen. Like, it's all going to be used stuff because there's no more stuff to make. Eventually, they'll have to refurbish a bunch of different things and use the same metals over and over again. You know? That'll be crazy, right? Then all we can do is recycle. That's fucked up, right? Hopefully they recycle everything. Because, I mean, you know, that would be crazy. But, guess what? It's not that crazy. It's actually uncrazy, not insane to think like that. Holographic site, extended mag. But of course, people are gonna be like, stupid shit. Can't believe you said that, or blah blah blah. Or maybe they'll just all support me. That would be really great. Support me whenever I do. I'm amazing. Or maybe they're not gonna be like that at all. Maybe they'll be like, hey, we kind of hear what you say, but we don't agree with everything you say because sometimes what you say is pretty all above the line, and it's conservative. Technically, you know what? Conservatives were actually Democrats back in the day, and Democrats were actually pretty conservative because it's all about our economy and its limitations. No matter what, no matter how it is, that's the reason why people change sides. It's because they see a future and they are in it. Like, they're in the future. They don't in the future, but they see the future. Technically, they see a possibility, and they see a niche or anything like that, and they believe that a market is going to grow and or shrink, and they become what they become because they want to change that. Like, they go, like, say all these things that are happening with the Muslim people, and they have like, oh, only Muslims can stay there. It's because every Muslim is gonna own a piece of the thing. Like, they're a commune. That's what their religion is all about. Like, you can say what you want about Muslims, but they're kind of like white people. I mean, racist white people, because every religion is pretty much some sort of supremacy. So that's not fun to be around people constantly who look exactly like you. But hey, I'm just gonna say, it's gonna be okay. And realize this, that no matter what you do, if you're yourself around people, they'll always accept you. Doesn't matter who they are or what they are. I respect all religions, but at the same time, I have to make fun of them because I don't like them. I have to. I have to. All religions, every single one of them. I want to make fun of them. I want to make fun of them so bad, and I want them to be comfortable with being made fun of. And people want to say like, oh well, a lot of Muslims are afraid of blah 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 blah. And it's like, no, they just don't want to be like your religion, and they don't really understand our American culture. They don't understand American culture, because that's American to make fun of yourself and make fun of other people, because it's American, because we all have something that's bad about us, and we make fun of that because to bring light to it, and to be able to make sure that people have the right things, and not to like ruin someone's notion about a complete and utter failure. And but also that same notion, as far as Americans go, can off-put other nationalities, because not every Muslim is from Islam or anything like that. Not every Muslim is from. There are Muslims in different countries. They wonder why people should make fun of people, or the reason why they make fun of anyone, because they don't want to make fun of anyone. They want people to have peace, so they don't make fun of anyone. They don't test anyone. But understandably so, that's the reason why a lot of times people in Muslim countries realize that there's a lot of violence around them, is because sometimes they want something so badly, or they want peace so badly, that when a situation arises, I figure out where he's not. Where's he at? Alright, so there are a lot of things you can do to basically figure out where somebody's from, or figure out what they like, or figure out how they like it, or what group of personalities they decided to be able to be around because of their culture, or because of their background, or because of their acceptance of different things. There are a lot of people that choose to be on their own for various specific reasons, because of either wanting to heal, wanting to be themselves, or thinking that any of that kind of will ruin that point. Damn it. Stupid van. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. I realize now that I don't like Eminem for like very specific reasons, is that given too much power in anyone's hands, any person that becomes this whole more than just themselves sort of thing, and tries to give up to what they believe is a higher power, becomes dangerous. And then eventually Eminem will be revered as a prophet. And then everybody will be like, fuck the system. Oh my god, buck the system. Buck it. It's better if you buck the system. Then people listen to you. So like, no. If you buck the system enough times, people will be like, we're going bankrupt. We're going fucking bankrupt, and you assholes are pushing down everything that everyone's trying to not do. We're trying not to starve. They're trying not to starve and do what they love. It's like no one knows the responsibility of like everyone that's literally making millions